everyone, my name is Yvette Maria Calero, and I am a proud RRBC and RISA author. And today I'm here to share with you a little snippet from my newest release, Hype. Hype is a young adult contemporary novel which focuses on a high school teenager who gets sexually assaulted by her stepfather and her journey to bring him to justice. Today's piece that I'm going to share with you has a little Christmas theme. So here we go. School is a blur for the next few weeks as the holiday break gets closer and closer. My creative writing teacher gives us an assignment to pretend to be an inanimate object that symbolizes the holidays and write a piece from its point of view. Mr. Garnett loves inanimate objects coming to life, and we tend to write crazy stories to humor him. I decide to write from the viewpoint of wrapping paper as it wraps its arms around new treasures. I build the excitement up toward the moment when a bubbly little kid removes the paper from the gift and squeals with glee. Of course, my wrapping paper is delighted to provide such wonder and anticipation for the toy, but she also wishes she too got to stick around and play with the kid. It's cute, it's humorous, but it's nothing out of this world. When it comes time to share, Mr. Garnett makes the mistake of calling on Grub. The whole class quietly moans. We all know Mr. Garnett doesn't like anybody to be ridiculed in class and believes in having an environment in which everyone feels comfortable enough to share. But to call on Grub? Really? I mean, it'd make perfect sense to have called on her when we were writing a Halloween piece, but Grub and Christmas don't mesh. Mr. Garnett glares at us and we shut up and prepare ourselves for her piece because one of his other rules is everyone shares. Grub comes up to the front, takes the podium, and begins. I half expect her to complain and ask for someone else to go before her since it was close to the end of class, but I guess she finds some horrible pleasure in torturing us. I wrote about a Christmas candle, she starts, takes a deep breath, for dramatic emphasis I'm sure, and continues. For years, I was the beautiful centerpiece, the home's elegant, most prized decoration. I was bright and cheery, tall and elegant. Everyone always stopped to admire my beauty, to comment on how special I was. Until one day, again she pauses and stares at her paper. I roll my eyes, thinking not for the first time that she really should have joined the drama club. Go on, Mr. Garnett encourages her. She looks up at him and then back at her paper. Until one day, someone thought it would be a great idea to light a match and see how well I could withstand the heat. I could smell the rancid sulfur as the matchstick caught fire. It was then I discovered what true fear felt like. The sensation of the intense heat violating my wick was too much to endure. I screamed and crackled at the fire's invasion. I cried tears of wax as the blaze melted my beauty away. I wished there was some way to stop it, to keep it from taking away all that was pure and perfect about me. I wanted someone, anyone, to blow out the flame, to save what was left of my beauty, but no one could hear me. No one was even paying attention to my withering loveliness. I cried and cried until there was no wax left to cry with. And when all my beauty was gone, the flame finally burned out and I was discarded. No longer did anyone admire me. No longer did anyone care. I was alone, abandoned, dead. The whole class sits silently, stunned. Mr. Garnett starts clapping while we sit there shocked. One kid from behind me says, "There wasn't anything holiday-ish about it." I disagree, Mr. Garnett says. It completely held to the assignment's directions. It was very compelling. Someone else whispers loudly, "Her name should be changed from Grub to Grinch." The whole class erupts in laughter. Mr. Garnett tries to regain control, but the bell rings. I collect my journal and book bag, still laughing, and catch Grub staring at me with a stoic expression. My laughter stops in its tracks. I expect to see anger in her eyes, but it's almost as if she's sorry for me. I swallow my discomfort and leave as quickly as I can, not wanting to see her looking at me any longer. There you have it. Hope you enjoyed the little snippet from Hype, and happy holidays.